Hello and welcome again to Blytheway Business News. Today we're very happy to welcome back Ryan McDermott, the Chief Executive of Phoenix Copper. We've just had a bit of a joke because Phoenix Copper has got lots of copper. It's also got lots of gold and silver and zinc, but we're going to be coming onto that in a moment. Ryan, welcome back. It's great to have you back on Blytheway Business News. You achieved, I think it was about a month ago that you were last here, and you've achieved a lot in the last month. Give us a quick recap on what you've been up to and what you've been focused on.
You bet. Thank you, Tim. Well, in the last month, a lot of exciting news. We recalculated the resource at Empire, modeling all of the metals, gold, silver, copper, zinc, separately, and then combining those models. And really, the big news was the result in the gold and silver resources. We saw a 56% increase in gold from the May 2019 resource and 13% increase in silver. As a result of that, we have instituted a new metallurgical test program, and we're seeing some good, robust results so far.
Yep, sure. Now you mentioned the significant increase in the precious metals at the Empire open pit resource. Last time you were on the show, this positions you nicely to take advantage of the gold price. The last time I looked, today it was $1,850 an ounce and heading north. The copper price is going up as well. What's your strategy as Phoenix Copper? What's your strategy with the gold resource?
You bet. Well, as I mentioned a minute ago, we've started metallurgical test work to position ourselves to recover gold and silver at the same time, if we can, copper and zinc. However, a little bit different plan than before. We had always anticipated a copper heap leach and later stage gold and silver recovery. The test results that we're seeing right now indicate that we can leach gold and silver using a cyanide alternative reagent called thiosulfate.
Right.
In fact, our first bulk sample, 1 ton sample, will arrive at the test lab on this coming Monday. So we're very excited about that, and we're going to follow that up with 7 additional bulk samples. The idea being that we want to process all the metals because our assets lie in gold, silver, and in the copper and zinc. We haven't forgotten about that. We may just alternate the order in which those are processed.
Okay. Now, look, you're out there in Idaho, famous historically as a mining state in America, great infrastructure, great labor force, but Idaho, the potato state. So environmental concerns are going to be at the forefront in Idaho. You just said you're using the biosulfate, not the cyanide. So presumably there are environmental benefits to using the biosulfate. Am I right?
There are advantages when it comes to permitting. Thiosulfate is a non-toxic reagent, obviously, versus cyanide, which
Yep.
is a toxic reagent. So if we can get thiosulfate to work at a full scale, that will limit significantly the amount of permitting that we have to go through, particularly if we operate on the private property, which is our intent.
Okay. So with that, what's the next steps? I mean, I'm understanding you may have plans for a pilot plant in Salt Lake City. So how would you move that forward?
Well, we have moved that forward already. As I mentioned, the first bulk sample, well, all of the laboratory and bench scale testing on the initial sampling has been completed in Salt Lake. The results were positive enough that we've moved on to a bulk sample to be processed, actually 8 bulk samples to be processed in Salt Lake. The first of those 8 will arrive this coming Monday. We will assess the results of the bulk sampling in the lab and then move on to a pilot plant on site.
Okay. You've also got exploration programs going on at the other deposits in the Empire Group. What's happening at Red Star and forgive me, is it Navarre or Navarre Creek? What's going on
Navarre,
there?
Navarre
Navarre,
Creek.
yeah.
Yeah, well, let's talk about Red Star first. We're drilling, we have a core drilling program at Red Star. As of today, all of the samples are at the laboratory. We're just anxiously awaiting results, assay results. The Navarre Creek is a grassroots greenfields exploration site. So we're in the process of mapping, surface sampling, assessing if we're going to do geophysics, and preparing, I hope, to drill some holes either this fall or next spring.
Okay. And all right, so you're in the right place. You're in you're in the USA, in a state known for mining with great infrastructure, educated workforce. You're in gold, you're in silver, you're in copper. That's all very, very positive. What should we be looking out for in the coming months? What's the news flow look like? Why would viewers get excited about Phoenix Copper?
Assay results from the drilling, metallurgical test results from the lab. Those are two pretty big deals.
They've
And
certainly are.
we're waiting as anxiously here as all of our shareholders are for assay results.
Okay, well let's hope they are positive. Um, that was Ryan McDermott, Chief Executive of Phoenix Copper. Phoenix Copper are based out in Idaho in the USA. As we heard, they've got a fabulous deposit which has got gold and silver and zinc and copper in a great state of Idaho. Um, they're currently listed on the AIM market in London with a ticker of PXC. They're also listed on the New York Stock Exchange. The market capitalization is around £20 million, but is starting to get some momentum, unsurprisingly. That's it from Blytheway Business News for today. Many thanks to Ryan McDermott. See you next time.